What is going on, everybody? My name is Jay. This is Unplayable. And today, me, Mike, and Jim are going to be diving into the Inklands spoiler reviews. So before we get started, go ahead and say, leave all the comments to the video in the video. Tons. Just type it all out. Tell us where we're wrong. Tell us where we're right. And tell us when you stopped watching, because we're not meta enough for you.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So just put it all in the comments for us if you don't mind. That'll be I love reading the comments. Probably one of my favorite parts of content creation. So you ready? You guys ready to get into our unmeta analysis?
I'm very ready.
Perfect. Let's start with Mama Odie. Mama Odie is a 6-cost uninkable amethyst card unit, 3/6, quest for 2, and whenever this character quests, you may move up to 2 damage counters from chosen character to chosen opposing character. I like the character itself from Princess and the Frog. She's probably my favorite character in that movie.
Wow,
Nice.
heard it here first. Telling the Firefly.
She's kind of mid, though.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like she does enough, right?
No. Like, heal 2, deal 2 is interesting, but it's not that good.
Yeah.
Like, she's unequal, doesn't come out till 6, and it's like 2 damage doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't even count as healing either.
Yeah.
Because it's moving. So it's
Yeah,
like
if it was healing,
have,
it'd be way better.
yeah.
And even still, it'd probably be kind of mid.
Yeah, exactly. Because the healing strategy is mid altogether anyway.
You're playing way better stuff for this mini ink.
Yeah.
The only thing I can see on this is it does get around resist. It's moving the counters over.
True.
If that somehow becomes the like how we're protecting our board always, then it's like some effects like this can't have play.
100%. You're totally right there. Yep. But that's Mama Odie, the voice of wisdom.
Next card.
Next, we got Wendy Darling, authority on Peter Pan. She's a 3-cost inkable hero unit, 3/1 in Sapphire with ward and support, and quest for 2. That's kind of interesting. So, in the when the first set came out, like the generic stat line was inkable 3, 3/3, quest for 2, vanilla. So you're trading 2 health points to have ward and have support.
Yep.
The only issue I see is having 1 health and Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell just comes down.
But blue does have a lot of resist, like Cogsworth and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, within the storyline, it makes sense. Tinkerbell gets jealous of Wendy's friendship with Peter Pan, that she gets bigger and immediately squashes Wendy. The story writes itself, y'all.
You have it. You have the theme right on, Coach.
That's pretty.
The actual gameplay, no idea how this will play out, but that's what's going on here.
I think it's a cool card. Like, if you don't have to worry about Tinkerbell coming in and just demolishing it, I think it's a pretty good card.
I'm not excited by it, but I understand the value.
Yeah. It at least quests for 2.
Yep.
It's weird to me that this is a super rare.
It is a super rare.
It just doesn't feel that exciting.
No, gosh, I didn't even notice that. That's unfortunate. I mean, I guess if you're like, okay, if locations are huge in this game, support is great for getting to squash a location in one attack.
That's interesting. Yeah, add a little bit more value to support because you can attack something that's not going to hit you back.
Yeah, so it's like you can do that in one swing, take it all out in once. Don't have to waste 2 like units to do that on the same turn.
I still think support is like an incredibly good keyword. It just feels like in this game right now, most of there's not much challenging going on, and it's more out of hand removal than it is like challenging to remove units. Yeah. If challenging to remove units becomes more of a like commonplace, then this support gets really good.
And all they have to do is print more cards that say like on challenge, good thing happens. You know what I mean? Like the moment those becomes more prevalent,
more good
which I'm sure we'll see.
Do that. Yeah. You would hope so. All right. Next up, we've got Eeyore, 5-cost inkable 4/5 in steel, quest for 1, and has resist 1. And ironically, he's a big butt, and the way the artwork is, if he has a big butt. So
yep. I just like that he's blocking the path here too. Like, it's so funny. Yeah. I love whoever
he's
designed
doing his
this.
Best
well done.
Snorlax impression.
Oh, gosh, where's the pokey flute when you need it?
Yeah, to get the pokey flute to go by. Seems fine. I mean, it only quests for 1 is the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but resist 1 on 5 health is pretty tough. But
I don't see me ever playing this card.
No, me either.
Yeah.
Next up. Heal what has been hurt. 3-cost inkable Gamboge action song. Remove up to 3 damage from chosen character. Draw a card. So it's kind of like Friends on the Other Side for Gamboge, except instead of drawing 2, it's
healing 3.
Heal and draw. So if you think about it too, it's actually interesting because like all of the ones that are like 3 cost, they have draw a card plus whatever that color's good at. So like Friends on the Other Side is draw 2 because Amethyst is all about drawing anyway. So then this one's like heal 3, draw 1. The other one is like
the other one's like deal damage, right? And draw 1.
Deal 3, draw 1.
I think dealing damage is much better than healing damage generally.
Yeah. I don't love the card. I mean, draw a card is simply like a replace effect. So it's like spend 3, heal 3, and like don't lose a card.
But you're not spending 3. You're singing this.
Yeah, you're singing
this time.
Yeah.
You're using your 1-cost Cinderella to sing this.
Wait. Okay.
But you're not healing anything probably if you are, I guess.
Yeah.
Like how do you get damage on your characters
early enough?
Early enough for this to make sense to play early in the game.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It combos with the Rapunzel that draws when you heal or whatever. Yeah. It's fine. I don't think this sees play.
Yeah.
Does it actually combo with that though? Because for me, that's almost just
you
like
would draw 1 extra card, right? Not with the other Rapunzel.
There's a second Rapunzel that when you heal, you draw a card.
Word. This is me learning on the fly because I've not looked too much into set 3. So
that's a set 2 card.
You're trash. Next. Stitch, Little Rocket. 2 costs uninkable in Ruby, Rush, and Quest for 1.
I don't know. It's kind of decent.
It's just a 2-cost deal 3, right? But it has to be
uninkable.
exhausted.
It's
like uninkable. Yeah.
It's the fact that locations exist now. I think Rush becomes way better.
True. This is better into a location, right?
So it's like if their whole strategy is around location synergy, stuff like that, yeah, you're not taking any damage back. They now have to attack into it to kill you. So it's Rush is like free damage to a location in my head.
Yeah, no, you're totally right. That's a good point, which is something I haven't thought about because I haven't played with locations yet. So that's the only place I think this is good. If locations aren't a thing that people are actually playing, then this is probably not that good.
I mean, how much would you pay for 3 damage typically though? Like that's
3.
3
smash,
but it's inkable.
Yeah.
And it targets something that's not exhausted.
Yep. All valid things.
But this is a character that can quest or hit a location and something else. So I don't think it's super clear cut, but it's, I don't know. Either way, it's not like the craziest card ever.
No, but it's cool.
So, all right, moving on.
Next up, we got Ursula, 2-cost inkable Emerald 1/3, quest for 1. When you play this character, a chosen opponent reveals their hand and discards a song card of your choice. Thematic and pretty good to get rid of those Be Prepareds.
Yep.
Or Swords. There's a lot of good songs. I mean, getting rid of a Friends on the Other Side seems good.
Yeah, songs are like the best cards in the game. This helps you get rid of the best cards in the game.
Songs.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I said, do y'all put any value into just hand knowledge? Like,
no.
That's such a weird dynamic. It's like it feels helpful, but it doesn't actually do anything. And I was like, cool, I know it's coming, but you'd have to play like all around like what they have at that point. So
yeah, I think hand knowledge is better in a game of back and forth, like Star Wars Unlimited.
Yeah,
where you can play around what they can do within that particular round. In this game, I don't really put that much stock in it.
Not at all.
Yeah,
not at all. But being able to get rid of songs feels like it's very strong. Those are the most played actions is songs, and they're the strongest cards, like Mike said. So because you get to play them for free. Next, I think she's good. 5-cost inkable Stitch, an Emerald 3/3. He has evasive. He quests for 2, I think. And while this character is at a location, he gains ward. Yeah, he quests for 2. It says right there. What do you think about this? 5-cost 3/3, evasive quest for 2. That alone is not that insane. But if he also evasive has
and ward, that's a lot of protection.
Well, he only has ward if he's at a location.
Yeah. But if he is,
You have to pay to move them to a location.
You got to pay. Well, you got to pay for the location, and then you got to pay to move them to the location, and then the location has to not die.
Yep.
So I don't know. I think
this feels like a lot of work
for a 2-quester.
Yeah,
for a 5-cost card that's coming down.
Lore, it'd be much more exciting.
Yeah,
it would be better if it was he had ward, but he gained evasive while he was at a location. That would be way
probably
better.
Yeah, probably.
Which would make funnier sense of like, oh, like where'd he go? He's on vacation now.
100%.
How many stitches do we have in the game now? About 27.
Because we just
27
covered 2 of them.
Yeah,
and there was already like 30.
And I guarantee you, there's gonna be more.
He's a good dog.
He's a good dog. Tinkerbell, 5-cost inkable sapphire 3/4 quest for 2. Whenever one of your items is banished, you may put that card into your inkwell face down and exerted. Interesting. So this could potentially be good in your deck where you're using Flaversham and stuff to banish your popsicles to draw cards, and then it goes straight to your inkwell. But then you're also not getting
popsicles back, right?
Yeah, you're also not getting to recycle your popsicles with the fox. So I don't know.
I think it comes down to if there are other items than just the popsicles that you would want to banish for some reason, or that have like good banish abilities on them.
Yeah,
because I could see this being pretty good.
She also comes out super late though. It's like you're already at 5 resources.
True.
Do you need to ramp that much harder to get to your stuff? Maybe.
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Like I'm imagining, I mean, okay, this is like not a real life scenario, but imagine you have like Maurice out and you've kind of like gotten a bunch of items out. You have a bunch of like magic golden flowers that only costed you 1, and then you like pop them all to heal nothing and then just turn them into resources right away. Then next turn you have like, I don't know, 10 ink.
Yeah.
When you were only supposed to have 6 or whatever. That could, like, it could be good.
Yeah.
It sounds slow and too combo-y for this game, but I mean, I'll try it.
It would be fun to try. Yeah. Like that's the thing about this game is there's so many cool combo-y decks that you can build like this, but they just aren't viable in competitive, which is fine for me. But people aren't going to play it.
I think I like that this is like a replacement for all of the other staple ramp cards. Like I don't need to run all of those, and that actually gives me more flexibility to play a late game or like high costed thing without having to play all of those. Because now the ramp is all of the items that were probably getting banished anyway. That it's like, okay, I can still do blue ramp without every.
You can use her the
one.
turn she comes out. So like, turn 1, 2, 3, you play 3 flowers. Turn 4, you play another item that banishes on play, and turn 5, you play her. You pop them on, you gain 4 resources.
Yeah. I mean that's pretty spicy.
That would be cool.
That's pretty good. All right.
We got Distract. 2-cost inkable sapphire action. Chosen character gets +2 this turn. Draw a card.
-2, I think.
-2. Sorry. -2. It's blurry a little bit. Yeah, it's -2. Meh.
Yeah.
I'm not excited about this whatsoever.
Not at all.
If this said -1 lore this turn, I would like it so much better.
Draw a card is cool, but -2, I don't know how impactful that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, challenging is just not. It's good. Don't get me wrong. You do challenge in this game, but it's not the same.
Yeah. Next up, we got Jim Hawkins, a legendary.
Great name.
5-cost. Yep. 5-cost inkable ruby 4/4 quest for 2. When you play this character, you may play a location with cost 4 or less for free. Whenever you play a location, this character may move there for free. So
it seems real good.
You pay 5 to play this guy. You immediately play a 4-cost location for free, and you immediately move this guy to that location.
See, I mean that's a ton of ink cheating.
Yeah. I mean, it's 4. You're paying 5 for 9 resources worth of stuff.
Well, potentially more because moving it usually costs resources, right?
Yeah.
True. So plus whatever that would be, 1 to 2, maybe 3. I haven't seen 3.
Are there any 4-cost
locations yet? We'll get to them.
Okay.
I'd say I've not seen them yet, but I'm excited to.
There's one that's like super good for him, but this one is I think this guy's really good.
He seems like it's weird to print a card like this in a game where you can only have 2 ink colors in your deck at a time. Because it feels like you're pigeonholing locations into this color, given how good this is with locations,
Mhm.
unless there are similarly good cards in other colors.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
like obviously there are weird constrictions. Like if you don't have a location in hand, then this guy gets like significantly worse.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, like if you can set it up, I think it's a pretty big payoff. So
Mhm.
we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, next up we've got the Sorcerer's Hat, 2-cost inkable item in Amethyst. You can exert it and pay 1, name a card, then reveal the top card of your deck. If it's the name card, put that card into your hand. Otherwise, put it on the top of your deck. I mean, it follows suit with all of the top of the deck manipulation that Amethyst has currently. With
Is
like,
that good though?
I don't know. Well,
I mean, pay 1 to
Maybe.
draw a card is good.
pay 1 to draw a card does
Yep.
seem good, but you also need to be playing cards that let you look at the top of your deck.
Yeah.
You're paying
And-
3 to draw the first card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other question, if I just have 2 Sorcerer's Hats, paying 2 to draw one every turn also doesn't feel terrible.
Oh, sure.
Because you would see it, put it
You
on top,
find out,
and then
yeah.
call it. So it's like, yeah, the deck's gonna have ways to like scry and do cool stuff and manipulate top, but also it's like
That's interesting.
worst case scenario, it's not horrible.
It's
So,
interesting. It's
I like
inkable. I like that it's inkable. A lot of
Mhm.
these types of items aren't.
Definitely
Yes.
agreed.
I think that helps. It'll be interesting to see if there's a scry deck that pops up, because I do think paying 1 to draw a card is insane
Mhm.
value.
And I cannot wait to like know like, okay, I need this one card to come back in this game. Let's just call it and see if it is.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? Like that's gonna be such a satisfying feeling
Yeah.
when you play to that out.
Is Yzma good now?
I wouldn't say good, but it
Interesting.
combos
Is
with
actually
it.
useful now.
Combos with it for sure. All right, next up, we've got Moana, Born Leader, 5-cost inkable, Floodborn, Ruby character, 4/4, quest for 2, shifts for 3. Whenever this character quests while at a location, ready all other characters here. They can't quest for the rest of this turn. So it's basically the same thing as the other Moana, except restricted to a
To being
specific
at
location.
locations. Yeah. And
Yeah.
the different
But
stat line.
it doesn't restrict to princesses.
Yep.
So if
Yep.
you can get a bunch of people there at the location, then you get to ready them. I think that it's fine. The fact that it shifts for 3 is really cool. I wonder if we're going to get a 2-cost Moana. But
That'd be cool.
also the other Moana, it wasn't really played in the meta that much currently. So I don't see this being played. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I would agree. I don't know.
Cool idea.
There's a bunch of cards that do similar things to this. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. If you want a critical mass of that type of effect, then maybe this is good.
Yeah. Next up, we've got Pongo, Determined Father, 3-cost inkable Gamboge, 3/2 quest for 1. Once per turn, you may pay 2 to reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a character card, put it into your hand. Otherwise, put it on the bottom of your deck. So clearly, you play this with the puppies, which we haven't talked about yet. You just play, how many cards are in your deck? 60?
Yeah.
You just play 60 puppies, and every time you just say puppy, and
Puppy.
you get it. You draw it.
Is that good though?
Oh, you don't even have to say it's a puppy. You just draw it if it's a character card.
Is it good?
Pay 2, draw a card.
Maybe. Right, pay 2, draw a card, but you got to keep a 3/2 on the board. That only quest for 1. This is another really weird super rare.
Super rare, yeah.
So I feel like with people loving Mufasa decks right now, they're already playing 58 units anyway, characters anyway. So it's like, yeah, of course I want more characters, but
it doesn't require you to exhaust it or anything to do the ability. So
yeah, so you can
maybe
pay 3
you
and
just
put them
leave it
out
out.
and immediately pay 2.
Yeah.
I actually think it's pretty good.
It's probably pretty decent.
It's basically pay 5,
Draw a
put a
card.
3/2 out, draw a card.
Which again, you never have to actually use this card. Like you can, exhaust this card. You could just keep
leave it on the
doing
board
it
forever and just
every
draw
turn.
every turn.
Yeah. So
maybe it's good. I don't know.
Maybe
It might be good.
I can see it giving some serious staying power to like Amber decks that are just looking for
Trying
that.
to draw.
So, yeah.
I think it might be fine. I'll have to play. This is one of those I need to play with it and see if it's good or not.
I mean, Mufasa's still a trash card. I'll say that, but the deck style itself is good.
Put it in the comments, people.
Come on.
All right, Scrooge McDuck, 5 costs uninkable sapphire, 3/5, the richest duck in the world. Quest for 1, super rare. During your turn, the character gains evasive. During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, you may play an item for free. If we get like a 10 cost item that's like exhaust this, gain 5 lore, then this guy might be kind of gas.
Just win the game on the spot.
There is a very expensive item that I think we'll see later.
Yeah, we'll talk about it in a little bit. I think it was revealed today.
Yeah.
But
it's exciting.
Without that, are there any items that feel like this guy is viable? Number 1, he has a challenge to defeat.
Yeah, he has a challenge to defeat them. He only has 3 attack.
Yeah. 3 willpower.
So you're going to need some support characters out there.
The good thing is he does have evasive, so he gets to attack into evasive characters, which typically have lower health.
Yeah,
true. So if your opponent is playing evasive, then he has a chance. He does come out at 5, so if you know you're going to be playing him, maybe you leave around their 1 cost 2/2 until you put this guy out so he can take something out. I mean, I think there are ways to get him to be able to defeat something. I think a lot of characters, I don't know. I don't know the stats on most health value on characters to be able to make that assumption. But is there a single item in the game that we haven't talked about for set 3 that you feel like makes this guy worth playing?
Nothing's immediately coming to mind.
Not really.
Eye of Fates?
Maybe Eye of Fates, but not like, I don't know. Is that really what you want to be doing? Can't you just play Eye of Fates for 4?
You could.
Instead of playing a 5 cost 3/5 with 1 lore.
With 1 lore.
That's not inkable. I don't know.
Do you need to get more than 1 item off of him to be valuable?
I think it depends on how good the item is.
Say you kill 2 things with him and get to play 2 items. Is that good?
Maybe. Seems slow.
Yeah, I don't know.
I like that the background is coins instead of what it normally is.
Yep.
Like behind the text.
Coins.
Oh, that's cool.
Hilarious. I mean, he can make money anywhere.
Exactly.
That's true. It's what
Even
he
behind
says.
his text box.
I'll be interested to see what he does if we get more items to support it. Next up, Dalmatian Puppy, 2 cost inkable, 2/3. Quest for 1. You may have up to 99 copies of Dalmatian Puppy Tail Wagger in your deck.
So
99.
Cute.
And there's 5 different arts.
There's 5 different arts.
Yep.
It's a 2 cost 2/3 with 1 lore, and you can have 99 copies of each of them. Can't you just do that without having these puppies in your deck? Aren't there multiple copies of like the same vanilla stat line?
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, but now we get puppies.
But now they're puppy traded cards.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you would, like, aside from the meme, which it's like maybe you do this for the memes, but like, what does the rest of your deck look like? You're gonna draw a hand of 7 puppies, and then every turn you're just gonna play 0 puppies, and then 1 puppy, and then 1 puppy, and then 2 puppies, and then
it's just the meme, dog. It's just
the
meme.
Play Pongo, you have 1 Horus, 1 Jasper, and 1 Cruella.
Yeah, but you're never drawing any of those because you're just drawing puppies the entire time.
Exactly. So you're hanging out with the puppies until those 3 come down and steal them all.
I mean, okay, I like the meme, but I don't like it enough that I think this warranted like a slot in the set.
5. Oh, I'm wondering, was this 1 slot or 5 slots?
1.
That's what
I think 1, because it's like card number whatever A, whatever B, like whatever
okay.
C.
Yes.
So,
I mean,
fine. I don't know. It's like,
I'm totally fine with a couple.
If there's a
slots
payoff
in each
card,
something like that.
Yeah, like if there's a payoff card somewhere, I'm much more excited about the meme. But if it's literally just you can slam 99 of this card into your deck for no reason because it's like not really that good of a card in general, why?
Yeah,
because it's funny.
Yeah,
is it though? Like,
yeah, I don't know. I don't know, dude.
If you're able to beat 1 person with this strategy, was it worth it?
Yes.
You're never beating someone with
never
in your deck.
Never beating someone. But if you could.
like I need that dream though. Like if this happens, if this lines up, if I can draw the 4 out of now it's 103 cards in my deck.
If I'm able to assemble all 5 art of the puppy.
You can use Exodia.
Can I obliterate?
Yeah, exactly. I like it. Yeah, I don't know. If there's a Pongo card and a Perdita card, and now you have 101 Dalmatians,
cute,
and they say if you have 99 puppies on the board
or in your deck,
in your deck, you win the game or something. Yeah, I don't know. But then, like, how would you ever validate that you actually started with 99 puppies in your deck in a physical card game?
Call a judge.
I don't know, man. Yeah. The judge has to look through and tabulate each puppy.
Wait, what's funny though is like if you've inked any of the puppies, you're not allowed to look at what you've inked, so you can't actually prove that they're puppies.
Wow. All right, I'm done talking about these puppies.
Yeah.
All right, thank God. All right, next up, Maui's Place of Exile, Hidden Island. 2 costs, a move cost of 1, 5 willpower, steal. Characters gain resist 1 while here.
Great place to protect your puppies.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
But then you didn't start with 99 puppies because this is one of your cards.
Dang it.
I mean, is this good? How do we evaluate locations?
That is a very good question.
Because it costs you 3 to give your first character resist 1.
And it doesn't have any lore. It doesn't bring you any
lore. Yeah.
That's where I think this one is bad.
It seems terrible to me, but it's a rare, so maybe they think that it's not terrible. Not that that's really been any indication of a card's value in the past.
Yeah.
This just seems bad.
5 health just goes too quickly. I think for not having any lore and only 5 health.
Does your opponent not want to attack into this because it doesn't have any lore anyway?
Probably.
But then all your stuff has resist.
I mean, if they sink 5 damage into this, then that was sort of restore 5, right? Or resist 5 or whatever.
Yeah, but it's the fact that your win con isn't health that I'm just like...
It seems bad.
I'm going to say it. Seems terrible.
Seems real bad.
Sorry, Maui.
Sorry, Maui's Place of Exile. See ya. Flotsam. 3 cost inkable 5/2. Your character's name Jetsam get +3 in quest for 1. And then Jetsam is 3 cost inkable 2/2 quest for 2 ward. Your character's name Flotsam game ward. So 1 gives ward, 1 gives extra
attack.
Yeah. So they're both 5/2s with ward.
The 3 cost 2/2 with ward and 2 lore seems way better.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. Playing both of them though seems really good. Two 3 costs that are 5/2
with ward.
Both have ward.
Yeah.
1 quest for 2, the other one only quest for 1.
Yeah.
But that's where I'd almost just play Jetsam and not play Flotsam.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I do like that it also works with the previous Flotsam and Jetsam that we have.
Yes, that's
very true.
It's kind of fun. And they can they can all give each other all the things.
That's
like
actually
these are
really cool.
They're both riffraff as far as their like description. So it's just funny that I think in the other one too, they have the same description.
The same one, the same subtitle.
Which is kind of fun. They're not tail waggers, I'll tell you that.
5/2 for 3 is not a terrible stat line either.
Yeah,
pretty
right.
aggressive.
Taking out something that has like it'll be really good to take out 5 health locations.
Yeah.
True.
And stuff.
Yeah,
and then the other ones are rush and evasive, so you can give
you could give it
your
a rush.
5/2 rush.
That's pretty cool.
That's kind of gas.
Yeah,
I kind of want to build a deck that has all 4 versions and see what
have
happens.
fun with that.
Yeah.
Seems kind of good.
Good luck.
Might be bad. I don't know, but seems good. All right, Dewey, 3 cost inkable 2/3 sapphire quest for 2 with support, which is ironic. I don't know if you guys have seen all the other cards, but do the next one. We'll just talk about them all together. Huey, 2 costs inkable 2/2 and sapphire with support quest for 1, and whenever this character quests, if you have characters named Dewey and Louie in play, you may draw 3 cards.
Wow.
3.
It's a lot of cards. 3 cards is a lot of
3.
cards.
And then 4 costs inkable 3/4 and sapphire quest for 2 support. Okay, there are already blue cards at this cost. One of them is a 3/4 that quests for 1. One of them is a 3/4 that quests for. Hold on, I gotta look it up. You guys talk about this while I look it up.
All right. In general, I love when they design like combos like this, where it's a very easy, makes sense kind of combo. That was one of my favorite things in set 1 was like the idea of discovery in this game, they nail as far as Huey, Dewey, Louie hanging out together, doing cool things. Whether it's overpowered or not is to be determined. Typically, the answer is no. But the fact that you can combo things like this together makes people excited to play your game. We're not thinking from the lens of the hyper competitive, like trying to go win a tournament with this, but like as you're teaching people this game, that's something that people are going to want to try to assemble.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
it like makes sense to them to go for it.
It's a fun element.
Is it
fun,
good though?
Fun build around. I don't know. Drawing 3 cards is good, but
Drawing 3 cards is very good.
The condition is pretty heavy, I think. You have to have 2 other specific, like you have to have 3 specific characters in play.
Yeah.
At the same time in, I don't know, a game like this seems difficult.
Because all the like ready characters, but they can't quest things. The moment they are like, it's easy to do ready a character and you can just cycle your entire deck with something like this. Like,
yeah, maybe.
Okay, I found it.
All right.
So pull up the third one. He's a blue 4-cost inkable 3/4 support quest for 2. We have Maleficent, Sinister Visitor. She's a 4-cost inkable 3/4 quest for 2 vanilla.
Mm-hmm. No support. Yep.
And then we have Merlin, who's a 4-cost inkable 3/4 quest for 1 with support.
Yep.
So this is just strictly better than both of those.
It's both of them combined, but just better.
That is funny.
Yeah.
Like what?
Power creep in this game is unreal.
I don't know, dude.
And all 3 are commons.
Yeah.
Well,
like why would you ever play one of the other versions? I mean, I guess because
Merlin's a sorcerer,
but there's nothing that calls out sorcerer. Maleficent's a villain and a sorcerer.
I mean, but yeah, I mean, truthfully, neither of those have any value. Not even villain in real life.
No.
So I don't know, man.
It's confusing the way that stuff like that's been going on. It's like it's hard.
Trash. All right, Bang River City, 4-cost inkable, 6 willpower, move cost of 2.
Yikes.
Okay.
2 lore pips. Yeah.
No, I know the thing now.
Yeah, this is the thing. Characters gain ward and evasive while here.
So this is the what's his name card.
This is the what's his name card.
I already forgot his name because I've never seen that movie. Jim Hawkins. Jim Hawkins. I should have remembered Jim at least.
Strong.
Yeah, you're getting what? 11 resources for 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh
11. Yeah, because of the 2 move cost.
Yep. And
he gets ward and evasive. And this gets 2 lore at the beginning of the turn for free.
You're putting 4 lore on the board.
This just, I mean, he comes into play and just says like waste 6 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. This and the passive 2 lore is so sick too. This card's good.
If your opponent can't deal with that, I feel like that's a pretty big swing.
Yeah. Is this good if you're not playing it with Jim for free?
Ooh.
I don't think so, man. I don't know. It's so hard to evaluate these. It's when you
it's
have a card, good, right? When you have a card that lets you play stuff for free like that, it makes it feel so bad when you have to actually pay for it like the normal way. Like I would never want to build a location deck without him.
Yeah.
Because it's just so much value.
Locations.
I think I disagree.
But location. So the problem, in my opinion, is like it's just straight up better to play a character that has 2 lore because locations can be attacked into no matter what. Whereas a character, if they're ready, they can't be attacked into. Mm-hmm. So it's like, and this doesn't trade back.
Yeah. Like, original Rush Maui was 6 attack, right?
Yeah, 6/5.
So you just play it, kill this. Yeah, okay, never mind. In my head, I was like, man, if I play this location and don't attach anything to it, just the static, like gain 2 lore every turn to me is like a cool enough factor that it's like, I could think of a win con like that. Like I'm going to choke you out of the game and passively get lore without ever having to quest as a potentially very viable win con. But yeah, Maui coming down and immediately just like popping this off the board feels horrible.
Yeah.
Currently, it feels like you only play this with Jim, but we'll see. We'll see. Next up, we got Agrabah, 3-cost sinkable, 1 move cost, no ability, 5 willpower, quest, or gains 2 lore at the start of your turn, 2 lore pips. This is a lot more playable if you're looking just to gain lore, right?
So it's like a 3-cost 0/5.
Yeah, which
with 2 lore that can get attacked right away. It's like playing a 3-cost 0/5 with 2 lore that it comes into play exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah, which seems bad, right?
It doesn't bad.
Yeah. There have to be some serious, like,
it's so
if
hard
this
to
is at a
evaluate
location, golly.
There has to be more location related things, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
That are like that benefit for being at a location, because this I guess this is a good example of like the foundational math behind a location. You're paying 3 for 5 health and 2 lore.
Yeah.
With no ability.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if there will be like items and things that like buff health of locations. For the amount of like healing characters and stuff that none of them trigger on this because it's not a character, I'm just like, surely there will be some things that are like buffing the health of these.
Yeah.
If you have a bodyguard out, they can still attack the locations, right?
Yeah.
Ooh,
just not characters.
Right.
Locations seem very vulnerable.
Yeah. Again, this is one of those mechanics that I think it's going to be broken or horrible. But maybe we're wrong. We'll see.
All right, here we go. Aurelian Gyro Sensor. I think I said that right.
Looks good.
2 costs, Inkable Sapphire. Whenever one of your characters quests, you may look at the top card of your deck, put it on either top or bottom of your deck. So it just makes all your people Yzma.
Yep.
Is it good?
No.
I like that it's a passive effect, but still no.
And it's for each of your characters. So if you quest like 3 times, you get to just scry 3 times. That seems
maybe
cool.
it's good. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, the amount of times that like
you
just
are doing
looking
in this game though, like
spending 2 for an item, I think is fine. I don't want like 3 copies.
It's an inkable item to put in your inkable deck, Mike.
It's true. And it can help me get Maurice faster.
And it's low cost.
My complaining about item synergy, like this is a new crazy thing for me. I've never seen this before.
I don't know.
It is a rare, which is unfortunate, but so it goes.
It seems worse than most of the other things like Ursula's Cauldron, but
yeah,
we'll see. Next up, we've got DeVille Manor. 1 cost, inkable, Emerald Location with 4 willpower, 1 lore pip, and 1 move cost. Another, I mean, it's just like Agrabah, but
yeah, cost 1 less. You get 1 fewer lore and 1 fewer
2
health.
less.
Sorry, 2 less. And for that, 1 fewer lore, 1 fewer health.
And I feel like you're playing locations because you want more lore on the board to gain, but maybe not. Maybe this is good because it's just a low cost, a 1 cost location to be able to trigger stuff.
To play this on turn 1, like turn 1, you're getting at least almost guaranteed you're getting at least 1 lore out of it.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
Probably 2.
If you're trying to play
actually good though, right?
I don't know either. But if there's other synergies in your deck that care about you having locations, it's cheap enough to play alongside those other cards too.
Yep.
Yeah, I think if there are payoffs for having locations, then this is a really good, just cheap location to be able to play to get that payoff.
Yeah.
I gave it a thumbs down, but I can come back around to it.
Seems fine.
It's not exciting, but I think it's fine.
No.
Montenui, 2 costs, inkable Sapphire, 1 move cost, 5 willpower, 1 lore pip, and whenever a character is banished while here, you may put that card in an equal face down exerted. Now this one's kind of cool.
This one is very cool.
It doesn't cost very much, and it has a ability that seems relevant for your character actually being there.
It's weird because you have to spend ink to move your characters there, and then they have to die there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So they have to not attack the location first.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But if they are attacking the location, they're also not attacking your people.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, you can make the trades too. So
yeah, because like you play a unit on turn 2, turn 3, you play this, move the unit over, and attack into it.
Well,
yeah, and it advantages itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And you get this one might be good.
Yeah.
Since you get to decide, or you can decide to use it immediately.
Mm-hmm. Well, and if I play this on turn 6, like if I have a board already, all of those can immediately move there, banish, and move there. Like, I think there's good upside here.
Are there cards that we've already seen that let you move to locations for free? Peter Pan, right? Or no?
I
like super early on.
I don't remember. That was for a while back, and I haven't played with any of them yet.
Peter Pan is okay. Once per turn, when it moves to a location, gain lore equal to that location's lore value.
Yep.
So no, does not.
Peter Pan is actually pretty good with some of the
some of the ones
lore
we've seen.
locations.
Yeah.
So that works.
Yeah, you
that
have
makes
Peter Pan in play on
better.
turn 4, and then you put the Jim in on turn 5 with the 2-cost location that gives it evasive and ward, and you move Peter Pan there.
Yeah,
like an easy line to see.
100%. I dig that.
Right.
I
mean, Montenui is definitely at least interesting.
Yeah.
All right. We got Neverland, 1 cost, inkable location with 4 willpower, 1 move cost, and 1.
Same as DeVille's Manor.
It's the exact same as DeVille's Manor.
Different color.
Yeah, different color.
But why?
Different card. I mean, they did it for characters. They're going to do it for locations, right? So,
it's true.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Next.
Look.
99 puppies. Here we go. 5 costs, uninkable, Gamboge. Whenever one of your characters quests this turn, gain 1 lore.
I don't like
Is this good?
I don't like it.
You think it's bad?
I don't know if it's bad or not, but like this should be the puppy like payoff.
And it's
card.
just not.
And
it's the most generic okay card ever.
Yeah.
There's
it's
not
no way
thematic
this is good.
it's not thematic to that puppy archetype for sure.
Beyond that, like, there's no way this is a good card. How many characters do you have to have out for this to be worth it?
I mean,
5.
if you have, I would say 4. If you're playing this on turn 5 and have 4 characters out,
and then you gain 4 lore with this card,
gaining 4 lore with this card on play, like this is probably an okay like rush.
But aren't all your characters dead by then? Like, do you ever have 4 characters on the board like by this point in the game?
Okay.
If I'm trying to go that fast, maybe not. Like,
I don't know.
All the little 1 cost quest for 2 kind of things. Like, I may be pushing. Like, I'm about to win the game on turn 5 with this card.
So the dream is like turn 1, Stitch Puppy, turn 4, Shift, turn 5, play a crap load of characters and draw cards, turn 6, play this, and quest for 20. That's the dream.
I mean,
will it happen?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe it's okay. I'm just annoyed that it doesn't synergize with the puppy deck at all.
Agreed.
Is it better or worse than Steal from the Rich, which is essentially the same thing, right? You gain 1 and your opponent loses 1?
I think it's just your opponent loses 1, right? Or do you gain?
Oh, is that what it is?
I don't remember.
Yeah, you're right. When you quest, your opponent loses 1. Is this better or worse than that?
Probably better.
I think
it helps you win the game rather than helps your opponent not win the game.
100%.
Yep.
All right. Next up, we've got, and then along came Zeus. 4 cost equal steal song, deal 5 damage to chosen character or location. This was probably actually pretty good. A free deal 5.
Yeah. Or location.
In it.
Yeah.
That's probably gas. I think it's kind of good.
Probably. What's the other one? It's deal 2, draw a card for 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so. I mean, this is not bad.
I love the soundtrack of Hercules. So the more that is just living in my head rent free, I am so here for it.
100%.
Yeah. Regardless of how good the card is, but I also just think this card's going to be good.
Yeah. I think does that card just replace Smash?
Maybe.
Because it's dealing 5 and you get to do it. You get to sing it.
Potentially do it for
Smash.
free. Yeah.
Smash can ink though. This one can't.
Yeah, but man.
5's a lot more than 3.
5 is super solid. That's really good value there.
Deladuck, 2 cost inkable, a ruby unit, 3/3, reckless. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
What is Gaston is a 2 cost 4/2 reckless, but inkable. This shifts the numbers to 3/3 instead of 4/2.
And it's not inkable.
And it's not inkable.
I'm just not a fan of reckless. I don't know.
But it's a 3/3 for 2.
Seems fine.
Yeah, normally you have to pay 3 for that.
I would rather just have like damage from hand. I think this card is terrible. I mean, they're putting it in a set where like locations are a thing, so they're always something to attack into.
If people actually play locations.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm not excited. It might be fine. No. I'm not excited.
It doesn't even kill the 1 cost locations.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it's probably not that good. It might be good. I don't know. Simba, steal, 5 costs, inkable, 4/6, quest for 1, and during your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, chosen opposing character can't challenge during their next turn. So we haven't seen the hyena stuff yet. which we assume is coming. But is this guy good? So essentially, it's like you swing into something and then you make it so that the other thing can't swing back to you after you've taken damage to like defeat them.
I don't know. This seems kind of boring to me.
Yeah, it's like it's weird bodyguard. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, you can't attack in unless you have rush, and then that's unfortunate. I think it's probably too slow.
I don't like it.
I think thematically it's cool because it's like he's good at fighting, so he's like attacking one thing and then like kind of situating himself so that he's not vulnerable to the other thing he's fighting, like if the hyenas. But yeah, I think it's probably not that good of a card.
All right, let's move on.
Jim Hawkins, 2 cost, inkable, 3/2, quest for 1, vanilla, fine.
That's a
whatever.
generic stat line.
Sweet. Next card.
Morph. Okay, Space Goo. Here we go.
Here's busted.
Some spice. 2 cost, inkable, emerald, 2/1, quest for 1. You may play any character with shift on this character as if it had any name, and it's a 2 cost.
Yeah.
This is emerald's my favorite color, and it's not been played that much in the meta. This is what we needed.
Yeah, this card's ridiculous.
This card's bust.
Give me all copies of this
You get
card.
to shift any character onto this, and this comes out on 2. Like,
Comes out on 2.
there's
bro.
a lot of good 3 shift characters. There's a lot of good 4 shift characters. Yeah, it's just good. Like, the requirement to shift onto something is that you have to have the matching card, right? Now you don't. Now you can just have Morph and you're good.
It just makes your deck more consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
when you're
Way more
building,
consistent.
A Floodborn based deck.
Yeah.
Which
Crazy,
is so
crazy
sick.
card.
So sick. I love this card.
This card's busted, I think.
My favorite card that has been spoiled for this set so far.
I think I'm going to hate it very quickly, but right now I love them.
Next up, we
All
got
right.
Audrey Ramirez, 5 cost sinkable, Sapphire 2/5 ward, quest for 2, and whenever this character quests, ready one of your items. So I have fates. You can give something a lord twice. That's interesting.
I think there's other items that make this good too.
Like what?
Well,
The,
like ones that we haven't
shield?
seen yet.
So hold on. So you quest. So hold on. You can't cycle it with shield. No, can you?
Oh yeah, can
So
you go
quest
infinite
with
with the
something
shield?
else. You quest something else. You use the shield to ready that thing. You quest with Ramirez.
Ready the shield.
Yeah, ready the shield, and then use the shield to ready her.
Ready her.
And then use her to ready the shield.
But that no, because you can't
the
quest
shield
with
is
her.
you can't quest.
Yeah.
What if you can
Correct.
give her? What if you can give her an action like the other characters?
Oh yeah. Well, but she has to be when this character quests ready one of your items.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So you can't infinitely do the shield, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Not yet.
I think this card is going to lead to some shenanigans, almost guaranteed.
100%.
It has ward, so she sticks around,
Yeah.
and she has a decent stat line for her cost. Yeah, I think this is one to keep an eye on.
Infinite combos coming your way soon.
Almost guaranteed.
It will happen.
Friend like me. Here we go. This one's really interesting.
Yeah, it's a cool
5
one.
cost inkable Sapphire, 5 cost song. Each player puts the top 3 cards of their deck into their ink wall face down and exerted.
It's spicy.
It's really weird.
Yeah, it's
because-
cool.
So with something like A Whole New World, the worst time to play it is where your opponent gets benefit of it first, right? So
Yeah.
you want to play it at the start of your turn so that you have all the resources.
You wanna
to be
sing
able to- yeah, and then you have all the resources to be able to utilize it. This is every time your opponent's going to get to use their newfound resources before you.
True.
Yep.
True, because they're coming exerted.
100% of the time.
Interesting. It's probably like a matchup dependent card where if your deck can take better advantage of it than your opponent can, then it's good, and if not, then it's bad.
It's just that first turn is going to be real sad because you're going
Yeah.
to be so far behind.
Yeah.
I feel like you almost have to pair this with red just to kind of
So you
clear
can
whatever
play-
nonsense they just played.
So you can
Or-
play and be prepared.
The other pitch is in green. If you have a lot of discard mechanics, so they're
Yeah.
only having like 1 or 2 cards in hand anyway.
You could do this super early too, because you could shift
Yeah,
into a 5 cost on turn 3 and then do this for free, and then potentially discard your opponent's cards in some way or another as well.
yeah.
So I don't know.
There's chances here, but you're gonna have to build around it. But like going super late game is what
You could do this
everybody would love to do deck, but we'll see how good it is.
You can do this turn 2, right? With the queen. Doesn't she shift for 2 and she's a 5 cost?
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
That's kind of disgusting.
Well, but like, is there one? Yeah, there's one.
Yeah, there's one cost queen. Yeah.
Yeah, there sure is. I was sitting here thinking of Morph being a little 2 cost.
It's probably bad, but it's
wreck
not
your
fun.
face.
Unless your deck
can do it.
Yeah, you can do it. You also have to draw all that in your opening hand.
Yeah.
Which is easy. Just always draw the card.
Trying to think if there's like a way to like a whole new world into this.
Probably.
But then you're giving your opponent 3 extra resources and a whole hand. That seems bad.
No, I think you have to be able to clear everything they're playing or not let them have cards if you're playing that card.
Heart of Atlantis 4 cost unequal Gamboge. You pay 2 less for the next character you play this turn. Just seems fine.
Slightly
whatever.
Higher costed lantern that gives you bigger discount.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
It's fine.
Next up, we got Helga Sinclair. Steel, 3 costs equal to 4, Challenger 2, and 1 cost. I think she's pretty good. 4/4.
The way they've done
it's like you go Hook, Prince Eric, and then her.
The way they've done power creep, that thing's going to be terrible in 2 sets.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. 1 cost 2/2 with Kidda. Okay,
interesting stat line.
The different language is cool. The Atlantean language or whatever.
All right, here's the item.
Good shot.
7 cost unequal sapphire item. Exhaust and spend 2 resources. Choose a character of yours and gain lore equal to their lore value, and it's a legendary. The very first legendary non-unit, non-character card.
Yeah.
It's
and
cool.
you can see why.
It's cool.
Pay 2 to gain up to 4.
I'm gonna try to make something out of this card because it sounds fun.
Or if you're playing Belle, or Alice, it can be cheaper, 2
right?
for 5. No, it can be 2 for 5 because they can have up to 5 lore.
Oh, sure.
Because they get plus 4.
Yeah.
For
I
conditions.
thought you were talking about the other bell. Maybe this is actually a use for the blue bell that discounts your item cards when you quest with her.
True. Or you just play Scrooge McDuck, defeat something, play this for free. Defeat something again, play this for free again, get Bell out, have 10 resources.
Yeah, quest for 20.
The game.
GG.
Win.
Easy game. Play the one that readies this and then do it multiple times.
If there's ways to cheat this out, like Scrooge McDuck, it's going to be good.
I think we just solved Lorcana.
Yeah.
Done.
Lyle, Tiberius, Rurik, 3 costs unequal Emerald, 2/4, quest for 1. When you play this character, chosen opposing character gains Reckless during this turn, and whenever one of your other characters is banished, each opponent loses 1.
I think they just admitted that Reckless is bad because you're giving you're giving a keyword to your opponent as a punishment.
Green has cards that have done it before.
Sure.
I mean, it's interesting as like maybe there's like a green control deck that exists in some way that this works with, but I just don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. There's a lot of text on that card.
Yeah.
Yep.
Milo, 1 cost 2/2, and then another Milo. This one is more interesting. 7 cost unequal Emerald, 4/4 Floodborn, shifts for 4, has 3 lore, legendary, and when this character is banished, return all opposing characters their hands.
This one's spicy.
Yeah. Being able to return all of your opponent's characters to hand is kind of nuts. I like the theme and the art of the card.
I'm really excited to play a game where I return all of my opponent's goats to their hand and they just win.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
Now I'm not excited anymore.
Okay, you just ruined it. Go to the next one.
All right.
2 costs 2/2. While this character is out of location, he gets +2. Quest for 1. Blah.
Bad.
Blah.
we got 2 more.
How many
2
more Milos?
Prince Eric, 4 costs unequal. Ruby, 2/2. Quest for 2. When this character is banished from a banished chosen character, I think this guy's super good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I love that.
Because you get to just choose who to kill.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Gosh, that's so good.
And then Sumerian Taliesin. There it goes. It was really blurry. 3 costs inkable. During your turn, whenever one of your characters is banished in a challenge, you may draw a card. So
it's whenever. It's you don't have to exhaust it or anything.
I wish it was. I wish it didn't say during your turn. I think it just said.
Oh, sure.
I don't know.
Oh, so you have to be attacking.
Mm-hmm.
Seems fine.
I mean, can you just like go off with brooms in this? Can you go infinite and draw your entire deck?
There you go.
I guess your opponent would need to have. Well, it would be if like your opponent has a resist character in play.
Resist too? Yeah, Cinderella's out there.
Wow. We just broke the game.
Well, they broke their own
you draw
game,
every card in the deck.
Holy crap. That's hilarious.
Yeah, GG's.
Can you give your opponent
I want
resist?
to build it so badly.
Almost certainly. I don't know what cards can do it, but I guarantee there's a card that's chosen character gains resist whatever.
Oh, we'll find
give
a
them
way.
+2 resist and then just swing.
Yeah.
Oh my word, that's hilarious.
This is gonna get banned so fast.
I don't know what you do with it.
There you have it.
Yeah, you can draw every card in your deck.
Easy game.
Too funny.
All right, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed our very in-depth analysis of this set. And we're going to do another one of these when more cards come out. But thank you all so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed it. See you all in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Don't forget to leave the comments.